The Strength of Family, a story of love, sacrifice, and resilience. Introduction. Family is often regarded as the foundation of who we are, shaping our values, beliefs, and providing us with the emotional support that helps us navigate life. The bond between family members can be a source of immense strength, even in the face of adversity. This is a story that highlights the impact of family, showcasing how love, sacrifice, and resilience come together to create something powerful and enduring. Chapter 1: The Early Days. Sarah and John were two people from very different backgrounds. John had grown up in a large family, with 5 siblings, and lived in a bustling suburban neighborhood. His childhood had been full of laughter, chaos, and love. Sarah, on the other hand, came from a small family. She was the only child of a hard-working single mother who had instilled in her a deep sense of independence and responsibility. When Sarah and John met in college, their differences were immediately apparent, but they were drawn to one another in a way that felt both natural and destined. John admired Sarah's drive and determination, while Sarah found comfort in John's warmth and easygoing nature. They quickly became inseparable, forming a bond that would lay the foundation for the rest of their lives. Chapter 2: Building a Life Together. After graduation, Sarah and John married and moved to a small town where they began to build their future together. They had always dreamed of starting a family, but the first few years of marriage were challenging. John had a stable job as an accountant, while Sarah pursued a career in marketing. Balancing work and personal life proved difficult, but their love for each other kept them grounded. As the years passed, they decided it was time to grow their family. The couple welcomed their first child, a son they named Ethan, into the world. The birth of Ethan brought immeasurable joy to their lives. They were overjoyed to begin this new chapter, even though they knew it would come with its own set of challenges. Ethan was a bright, curious child who quickly became the center of Sarah and John's universe. He was the product of their love, and they were determined to provide him with the best life possible. They worked hard to ensure that Ethan had every opportunity, from enrolling him in quality schools to taking him on family vacations. Chapter 3: Trials and Tribulations. Despite their efforts, life was not without its obstacles. When Ethan was 7 years old, Sarah was diagnosed with breast cancer. The news sent shockwaves through the family. Sarah had always been the strong one, the glue that held everything together, and the thought of losing her was devastating for John and Ethan. But Sarah was a fighter. She underwent treatment, and with John's unwavering support, she fought through the toughest months of her life. Ethan, too, showed remarkable strength for a young boy. He comforted his mother when she was sick and tried to make her smile through the hardest moments. John, on the other hand, took on the responsibility of caring for both Sarah and Ethan. He worked long hours to provide for his family, but always made sure to be there for them when they needed him most. The strain of balancing work, caregiving, and his own emotions was immense, but he never wavered in his commitment to his family. Through countless hospital visits, late nights, and tears, Sarah eventually beat cancer. The experience brought the family closer together, and they learned to cherish each day even more. It was during this time that John realized how important family truly was. The love and support they gave one another were irreplaceable, and the strength they showed as a unit was unmatched. Chapter 4: The Importance of Family Bonds *. As Sarah recovered, life slowly returned to normal, but the lessons they had learned from the experience stayed with them. They began to prioritize family in ways they hadn't before. They spent more time together, and their love for one another grew even deeper. The hardships they had faced made them more resilient, and they understood the importance of being there for each other, no matter what. Over the years, their family continued to grow. Ethan became a teenager, and although he began to seek independence, Sarah and John knew that the foundation they had built would always be there. They watched Ethan blossom into a young man with a kind heart, a strong work ethic, and a deep sense of gratitude for everything his family had given him. But the lessons of love, sacrifice, and resilience did not stop with Sarah and John's generation. As time passed, they shared their experiences with their extended family, passing on the values of love, compassion, and unity to the next generation. Their story became a part of their family's legacy, one that would continue to inspire future generations. Chapter 5: A New Beginning *. One day, after Ethan had grown up and moved to college, John and Sarah found themselves reflecting on the years that had passed. They had survived the toughest challenges together, and their love for each other had only grown stronger with time. They had witnessed the impact of family firsthand, not just through their own experiences, but through the example they had set for others. With Ethan now on his own path, Sarah and John found themselves with more time to reconnect as a couple. They traveled, pursued new hobbies, and even started volunteering in their community. They realized that while raising a family had been the most fulfilling chapter of their lives, there was still so much more to explore together. Chapter 6: The Next Generation *. Years later, Sarah and John became grandparents. Ethan, now a successful young adult, had met someone special and started his own family. When Sarah and John held their first grandchild in their arms, they felt a deep sense of fulfillment. They had raised a son who had grown into a compassionate and capable man, and now they were witnessing the continuation of their legacy through the next generation. As they looked at their family, now extended and thriving, Sarah and John realized that the strength of family was more than just shared experiences. It was about creating a safe space for love, growth, and mutual respect. The bonds they had formed with each other had stood the test of time, and they were confident that these bonds would continue to flourish for years to come. Conclusion *. The story of Sarah, John, and Ethan is one of love, sacrifice, and resilience. Through the trials and tribulations of life, they had learned the true meaning of family. It was not just about the good times, but about supporting each other through the tough moments and standing together in the face of adversity. Family is where we find our deepest sense of belonging, and it is the most powerful force in shaping who we are. Whether it's through love, sacrifice, or simply being there for each other, family has the power to lift us up and help us become our best selves. The lessons we learn from our family stay with us forever, shaping our future and the future of those who come after us. The end. Did you enjoy this story? Like the video and comment. Subscribe channel. See you the next video. Have a nice day.